So, Jack,
Hello, Sam.
do you think that Counter-Strike coaches should come with a Chat GPT subscription?
No, they shouldn't.
They shouldn't.
No.
Right. Well, I got something to say about that because I think there might be one who's a bit familiar with Chat GPT. But Charlie, roll the intro. Okay, so to go into what I was talking about, apparently Metizport, that team that used to be like, oh, we're the last bastions of Sweden in Counter-Strike, which was never true, but they did like to pretend they were. Well, apparently they're going to sign Stansislaw. He's already standing in for them at shit tier land number 57.
Rog Journey.
But yeah, they've benched Jacquinho, and now they're apparently after Stansislaw. In the nicest way, Jack. I don't care.
It is Jacquinho. He's not that great, but I'm sure it was a self benching tied to role issues, which is also why Melo 9 also left the team. But also you're the RGL. You can choose the roles.
Yeah, but also Metizport are a bit of a weird team now because producer Charlie, if you could click on them. And just bring up the team they're currently playing with. They're Oh,
it's not even Swedish. What the hell?
No, they're not Swedish anymore.
Yeah.
They decided to go international last year, and they've got.
Oh, Vins is there. That might explain the Stansislaw move.
Plopsky and Isak, and
now
Stansislaw.
I think Dragon's meant to be pretty good.
Yeah, with his 1.01 rating since joining.
Yeah, meant to be.
But obviously, Vin's former coach of Wildcard, it does make sense. Hence the ChatGPT poor joke that I made of why Stansislaw would join. But does it not just feel a bit weird, like going for Stansislaw or Stansislaw even going to this team? Like, I get the fact that Stan appreciates.
Well, surely they'll make more changes, right? And they'll just let him build a good team.
Well, yeah, and I appreciate that Stan probably.
See, Dragon was good in this game. I was right.
Yeah, well done, mate. The NA is dead, and to be a good NA team, you have to spend most of your time in Europe anyway. So you may as well be on a European team. But Metizport, is that really your?
I'd like to think he could do better.
I mean, I'm not.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe this is a step too far, but I wouldn't be opposed to seeing Stan on Liquid in place of Shitty.
That's very, very full circle. Yeah, I wouldn't hate that either, to be honest.
But
I rate Stan. I rate his calling a lot. I rate his system and his team building. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, and I know he wasn't exactly setting the world on fire with Boss recently, but like Wildcard did some decent work with Stan, and yeah, JBA was decent. Like Sonic was decent. Fuzi's obviously good. They were probably overachieving still. So
yeah,
I just feel like Stan probably could have one last crack at a fucking decent team, and the wildcard stint probably should have earned him that rather than Metizport.
Yeah.
But for all this positivity towards Stan, I'd like to this is going to be a very, very backhanded segment now, because I also really rate Stan, but I think in the grand scheme of IGLs, maybe he does come under the category of mid. And he really had like one proper success with Optic. After that, it was like, well, Liquid were good and good, but not quite good enough. And then everything since then, bar like that time on fucking EG or whatever, it's been a bit mid. So maybe this is unfair on Stansislaw, maybe not. But I had a thought, right? Now on this podcast we've discussed...
That's dangerous.
Well, yeah. But on this podcast we've discussed like the worst teams of all time. We've discussed teams that could take down Vitality, proper super teams.
Yeah.
What about the most mid team of all time? What about a team that we would guarantee would be like 14th to 12th on the HLTV rankings? Like, can we build the most mid team together?
Is it not like? I'm trying to think of another, like, is it not like 3D Max?
I mean, sure, but like,
or like
or like
2020
old big.
big clan.
Yeah. Well, 2020 big were like number one, so
Was that when they were good?
Thanks online Counter-Strike. But I feel like this could be a fun little experiment. And you bring up Smooya.
Okay.
So I was thinking about AWPers.
Yeah.
I think Smooya's a good fucking shout for it.
So is the goal to have like everyone like at a 1.1 rating or lower, or is it like the structure would be like what's the metrics looking for here to make it mid?
I mean, it's just a team of mid players. It's a team of players who
and does language barrier matter? Do we need to think about role balance?
I'd say role balance, not language barrier.
Okay, let's lock in Smooya on the up. I like that.
Yeah, because my only other potential for
so the mental in the team is shattered. Didn't Mixwell get good when he went to Valorant?
Yeah, but that doesn't. Ye was the best player in the world in Valorant. Fucking Ye.
No, Ye. That's good to know. I don't watch that silly game.
It's just awful player in Counter-Strike who was just the best in the world.
Okay. I've got another one for you.
Okay.
Amanek IGL.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. Ooh, no, that is a better shout than Stan. That is good. That is good. Can I throw out one that I think might be a bit harsh?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how much I believe, but Crimbo as the anchor, or Valde as the anchor.
I think Valde, yeah, Crimbo's good. I think Valde.
No, but these type of players where like they were accidentally like the star of their team when they really shouldn't be. Like how Heavy God's been for G2 recently. Just like you shouldn't be the star of your team because you're in effectively bad spots, but you are because everyone else is crap. In that sense, maybe Valde is the better shout. So we've got Amanek, Valde, Smooya. We're currently building like TSM 2023
so we need like
whatever.
an entry.
Like we're building the TSM return. Yeah.
An entry and a support, I guess, or like you like a lurker, should we say? Entry and a lurker.
Yeah.
Chiron, he's a shout.
Oh, he is fucking he is crazy.
Or is it Chiron or Norbert? One of them. I think Chiron. Norbert won a major.
Norbert did win a major. I just feel like there's a more saucy name than that. Fucking Snow. No, Snow's actually bad. Snow's not going there. He's not even mid. He is just fucking bad.
Sanji?
No, he was also fucking bad.
Yeah.
Is it crazy to suggest Tesses?
Yeah, no, that is crazy. That's just
No, hear me out.
Nah, I'm not.
Hear me out. Tesses is a very good like supportive piece, right? With Stown up his arse. Like, that was great. That was really good. But whenever Tesses has to be a little bit more than that, whenever he's like not in, he's just like he's very overrated as a player. I mean, you were overrating him for months last year because he had like some big games. No, I still rate him. I just don't think he has any business being on Falcons, and I think unfortunately, like prime Tesses will always be like Tesses and Stown. Like you kind of need that player. Like Tesses and Blamef, I'll always be sad that we didn't get to see Tesses and Blamef.
Yeah.
Because like he isn't as good as a lot of people think he is. Like he really isn't, and he wasn't last year when Magisk and Dexter were still on Falcons either. So I feel like Tesses is certainly a shout.
Yeah, I've got one for you.
Go on.
Does the word Jane, or or Jen, I don't know how you say it. Does that mean anything to you? Do you want a history
What, as
lesson?
in MOUZ NXT?
Yeah, the guy who didn't get promoted. Not French Jane, no, as SZEJN. This guy was the remnant from the MOUZ NXT team that never got onto the main team. He might be a battle of mid, you know.
I just feel like he comes under bad because he really hasn't done anything since MOUZ
No, I know.
moved on from that. It's kind of amazing, really, how like 4 of the players from that team have been tier 1 since that team, and he is just like, he's 24 years old. He's achieved nothing. He plays for like, well, I mean, what the fuck is an Algo? Who else is
They
on
were
Algo?
like a Polish team. Andu just joined.
Oh my
Nucky,
God.
remember him?
Oh, speaking of players that were all right in Valorant,
God, get Dead Fox on the team. There we go. Wait, wasn't he an AWPer?
I think he was just
Did
to
he
do whatever so I can still get paid type of player.
Do you remember? See the video where Shara fell off stage? You ever seen that?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's a good video.
It's very good. So where are we at? We got an IGL, we got an AWP.
Yeah, we've got Smooya, Amanek, Valde.
Yeah.
We need.
I'll take Tessa. I don't mind that.
Can I throw out another name?
Do what you want.
Alongside Tesses. Alongside Tesses.
Yeah.
Madden.
Yeah. Madden.
Like, was Madden ever really that good?
No.
Or was it just part of an end system
Madden's the
that
one.
was all right? Right, Madden.
And then
now we
want a lurker then.
Ooh,
You put Madden's your
name.
entry.
I'm staring at a name and I don't want to say it. Can you come up with something before I say it, please?
You're gonna say Jacob?
No, fuck this bum off. Fuck this bum off. Wait, like, I don't even want him on the fucking screen. No, I've got a name. I'm also not willing to.
No,
call
he's been good actually.
MOUZ. I'm not willing to call MOUZ mid yet, Charlie. Sorry.
I say Renwaker's been good on Monty. VMAS is funny.
No, I've got a name, man. And I don't want to say it.
What, on the screen now?
Yeah.
It's WG.
It's not, because we're after a lurker. We're after a more
I don't know
passive
what fucking
player.
role it. Spanish players that have done have roles.
Davy G's an entry, ain't he?
You AWP or you don't. That's Spanish CS, bro.
Yeah, you AWP and you like.
All the best
cook.
players. Martinez, Sampaio, and fucking Mixwell. They're all AWPers. Rest my case. So who's your pick? Who's your pick?
Do you know what? Like, PR, I think. I want to see PR before I taint PR with the mid brush. I want to see PR on a better team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to see him on MOUZ. And then if you shit on MOUZ after like three to 6
He's
months,
on this team, yeah.
He's like fully mid. Zontix.
Yeah.
Like he is actually just kind of
he's the epitome.
shit. Like, I get okay. Looking at him in
The thing is like
a bit unfair.
this team as well.
2024 rating, please.
There just is a chance that this team could win something. That's the worst bit. There's a chance with enough shit hits the fan, and that's what you want for a mid team. You want them there to be the allure of hope.
Yeah, maybe if
and
we
them actually
magically
being
get
awful.
like DreamHack open fucking Valencia again. But
Yeah,
no,
precisely.
Charlie, if we can just go back to 2024 for a second, right? So we all know Zontix can't hit a headshot, which isn't a problem on the CT side. He's a pretty good fucking CT side player. But on the T side, he just kind of fucking sucks.
Bit woeful. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just not really good at all. And his return to Spirit has been fucking disastrous. Like, let's not pretend it's been anything other. Don't think he's really playing in comfortable positions, mind. Like, I'm not sure how much his fault it is, but the CT side has suffered as well. So I'm gonna say Zontix, man. So Zontix, Tesses, Amanek, Valde, Smooya. That is TSM. Ooh, a coach. Ooh.
Cassard.
Halley. No, he's just bad. Faber? How do you say Aurora's coach's name?
Fabre.
Elmer Puddy.
He's alright. Leave him be.
Yeah, leave Elmer Puddy out.
Make some good videos.
Did he really not? I was going to say, he did coach in CS, didn't he?
You coached Cloud9. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Because I think he did a lot of like analyst stuff in Valorant, or he did a lot of analyst stuff in CS as well. Can we say Zonic as the coach? I mean, Zonic now, yeah, but like I feel like Zonic's history rules him out. Fucking exist,
Rugger,
man.
He doesn't do nothing.
Yeah, Rugger. Like I don't think
do nothing.
I don't think Rugger's a bad coach.
He's just not. He just isn't really a coach. He just sort of stands there.
I reckon that team. Yeah.
Would beat FaZe Clan.
They would beat FaZe Clan. They would certainly beat FaZe Clan. And do you know who else they'd beat?
Tell me.
And actually, it would have a nice little revenge story to it, considering we've put Madden onto the team. They beat Fnatic, who have just benched Madden after 3 months.
After like 3 months, yeah.
Yeah, so they've signed this kid called Bratko from Laser Cats, right?
Laser Cats, by the way. That there needs to be emphasis on that.
Who, just to be clear, I've never fucking heard of Bratko. Have you?
I'm not sure if I'm gaslighting myself and just thinking I've seen his name before. What a fucking trim, by the way. Holy hell.
Fucking hell.
He's got one of them Hasidic hats. That's what it looks like.
I think he's like... Do you reckon he'll shave it off if they win 5 games in a row? That's gone completely over your head. That's fine. I forgot you're not into football. Have you...
Oh,
John,
okay, yeah.
United
Front. I get you.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
Cool.
That was good. Good bit, yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah. The crux of this move is that this guy was, again, supposed to replace Crims, right? And then they were like, oh, actually, we can't. So, Fnatic,
there's
want
so
to go
many
full
things.
Ukrainian, and B, what dirt does Crims have on management that they can't get rid of him?
There's so many things that, like, Charlie, can you just put it...
And I don't even think Crims is shit. I don't think he's shit. But he can't be happy on this fucking team. You're telling me he's waking up, like, former fucking major winner, excited to play with Bratko and Jambo.
I mean, Jambo
was good. What's the other little rat's name? Fucking Jacasmo.
Yeah. I mean, just... Everything about Fnatic...
Get him on Metizport. He'll be happy then.
It just hurts my head, because, like, So you had Cypher. You kick Cypher for Jacasmo. You then say, oh shit, we need
an entry.
We need an aggressive player. So you sign Madden. It doesn't work out with Madden. And then you sign Bratko, who, yeah, okay, he had high entry in stats by the look of it for this year then. But he doesn't have high opening. So you're still going to lack someone who is naturally aggressive at the start of a round to get you into a round. So, where are we going to be in 3 months' time? We're going to see a post that says, oh, we need someone aggressive, and like Jacasmo goes because Crims has like photos of Fnatic management like shitting on their wives' chests or something. Like what are we... Well, listen, what else is
who at Fnatic is on the flight lists? That's the question, isn't it?
Who did Crims see getting onto a private jet?
You don't need to do this. You don't need to be here.
No, because the thing is as well, he's not even fucking bad.
No, but like you're definitely a millionaire. Like exactly, but like just go and play on like a domestic team. Like actually, there are go to Eyeballers. Unless he's got beef with J-Dubs, I don't know. But like there's teams you can go to.
Alliance.
Metizport. I don't think they need him really. Metizport is a shout.
Sure. Go piss about.
Do you know what I mean?
Mate,
go coach Nip, bro. Fuck it, I don't care.
I'm not being funny. Fucking Crims would actually bring up the fucking HLTV rankings, Charlie. Just for the sake of it. He'd probably be better than a few players on some teams quite high up.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
Get him on MOUZ, that's what I'm saying. No, yeah, like...
I mean, even with some rolling compatibility, like, fuck Jacob off, he's fucking useless.
I'm about to say.
Absolute waste of space.
It just doesn't really make sense, does it? Unless he just does have some fucking blood oath to the organ and they can't get rid of him.
Crims could be speaking Chinese and he'd do a better job on pain than Snow. Like,
Yeah.
There is a
It's
number
it's
of
it's,
teams
it's such a
previously
shame
helped
that
out.
Snow's not good because he was so hyped, and I wanted to be given. He's just rubbish.
Yeah, get him on BC.
I
game.
love seeing him getting all excited, but oh yeah, fucking hell, what a
Get
horrible team.
Crims on BC game. Wouldn't that be good?
I feel like I'm
Fuck
getting
me.
rash from this conversation now. Can we move on?
Yeah.
I don't like
let's
Fnatic.
move on. No, I don't either, actually. But what I do like is quizzes, and you told me that you have a quiz.
I do. It's just my time.
It
So
is your
obviously the Cologne Major is coming up, and it's been 10 years, 10 dark years since the major was last hosted in Cologne.
I think it's
So
been
I've got
full
a
of
little-
sunshine and happiness, actually.
We had a global pandemic, Sam. It's been a horrible time.
True, and Big were the best team in the world during that
Yeah.
pandemic for a month.
And I think we've had like 7 prime ministers since then, something like that.
Yeah.
Really
and we
worrying.
met, which is the worst part. We
That is the
became
worst
friends.
part. We
Yeah.
became lovers. So yeah, I've got 10 questions for you about
God, there's fucking 10 of
ESL One
them.
Cologne 2016. They're short
Can I-
short fire.
Can I just point out here?
Mhm.
I started watching CS at E-League Season 2, which was in 2016, months after the Cologne Major.
That's
So
fine.
this
That's fine.
actually
This is
predates me.
yeah. Some of this is history.
Being
Some of
in
this is your best bet. You have one hint that you can say you can use on any of the questions. Okay, but once it's gone, it's gone.
Okay, yeah, cool.
They don't necessarily get harder as they go on, but just bear that in mind. Okay.
Yeah.
So, first question: who won ESL One Cologne 2016?
SK, because it was the second major
Correct.
of the year, so they'd
Correct.
become SK. Cool.
Mhm.
That would have been bad.
Which iconic graffiti play happened at ESL One Cologne 2016?
Ooh. Was it the Burn and Diffuse?
No, that's like 2014.
Shit. It's not Jumping Up, because that was Columbus, right? Is it Jumping Up?
It is.
Is
It
it?
is.
I thought that was the.
Let me just check
semi-final.
that, but I feel like it is.
No, wasn't that
No,
the
you're right.
semi-final in
No,
Columbus?
you're right. Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah,
It is
fuck
Columbus. It is Columbus. So ignore me.
Good quiz, Jack.
Okay, who won the MVP?
Oh,
There we go.
Cold
That's the
Zero.
question. No, there we go. How many maps did SK lose in the whole tournament?
Ooh. Whole tournament. So back then was when they still did the shit groups.
So there's BO1s in groups. There's only one
Which-
stage before playoffs.
BO1s. I imagine
Three
they went.
three games in
I
three games in
imagine they
playoffs.
went
So
through
let's say
their
it's,
group first time of
Mhm.
asking. Did they lose a map in that final? Feel like they didn't. I'm gonna say one, and it was in the semi-final.
it was. They lost one map in the semi-final. I'm not telling you.
And it was in the
to-
semi-final?
To whom?
Okay,
Yes. Who did they defeat in the grand final?
Liquid.
Correct. Yes. Which is where my confusion of when the graffiti
Yeah.
happened, because that was also against Liquid. What other two other teams did they face in the playoffs? Obviously, one of them they lost a map to. I don't need to know if it was quarter or semi, but just both teams.
Who did they beat in the Columbus final? Was Columbus final Navi? I don't think they.
Yeah,
Okay, VP
that's correct. That's the team they lost the map to.
and I'm going to, because they had a lot of history, I'm going to guess at Astralis.
No, it didn't face
Fuck.
Astralis this major.
Shit. Okay.
Another go.
Fnatic?
Hints available if needed. No, not Fnatic. Last guess.
Wait. Flip side.
Well done. Correct.
Yes.
They beat Flipside 2 in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, no, because that was the one where they made it to the playoffs, wasn't it? And then, if you're telling me to use the hint, it's because you think I'm not going to get it. So,
Okay. Which legendary Swedish team failed to reach the playoffs, shocking many fans?
Nip.
Correct.
Yeah, they
Who
were
was
already
on-
bad then.
Yeah, they had Pith at the time, so
Yeah.
they were bad. Who was on Liquid during this event?
Simple, Elige.
Yep.
Simple, Elige. Hiko,
Hiko,
Nitro,
Nitro.
Adren.
Final answer?
Is it not Adren?
It's not Adren. Hans, I can see him. Stop typing.
Oh, JDM.
JDM, correct.
I forgot he existed.
Okay, you're doing good. I got 3 left, okay?
Okay.
Who was the coach of MOUZ Sports during this tournament?
What the fuck? What?
It's in there because I saw it and I went, what the fuck?
Fuck off.
We've mentioned him on this podcast, I will say. We have mentioned him today.
Today?
We have mentioned him today, yeah. Might be too much help. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Fuck.
We're talking about Rugger?
No, it wasn't Roger.
What other mid coaches did we mention?
Maybe
Or did we mention him because he was... Can I have the hint for this one? I actually like...
Okay, what hint can I give you that doesn't tell you who he is? Oh fuck no. Just checking some flags. I think. Oh,
Genuinely, I have no clue.
hang on. He is / was the only representative of that country at this major.
Oh, fuck off.
That doesn't really help, does it?
That rules out Poland. What country is... No, he's Danish.
Rugger was there, by the way, but he was on the Dignitas, not on MOUZ at the time.
Right.
This was
Genuinely,
fucking tough.
Genuinely, I don't have a clue.
If I say he has done desk work in the past, does that help?
Oh,
It
Kassad.
should. It was Kassad, yeah.
I
I had
had
idea.
no
he was ever
idea.
on MOUZ.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. This is the team of Chris J, Nico, Next, Speedy, and Dennis, by the way, so really bad.
What a team. What a team.
Okay, last
Most
last
mid
two.
team of all time.
Yeah. Which iconic venue hosted the tournament?
Lanxess.
Final answer?
Was it not Lanxess?
No,
I
it
assume
is. I'm
Cologne
talking
always
about-
was.
yeah,
Okay,
it
yeah,
is.
cool.
It used to be at Gamescom, but like for 14 and 15, but this year was in the Lanxess.
Right.
And what was the map pool for this tournament?
Shit. Mirage. Cash.
Yeah.
Dust 2.
Yeah.
Train.
Yeah. 3 left.
Nuke.
Yeah.
Overpass.
Mm-hmm. One more. If you get it wrong, you lose. Sudden death.
Why do I feel like this is when Inferno was out of the map pool? Or did Inferno did go out, didn't it, when they remade it?
Yeah.
What was in instead of it though? Because Vertigo wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient wasn't. Am I being really stupid? Am I just forgetting a map?
Yeah,
Exists?
you're forgetting an iconic map that hasn't been in the game for a while, but people do love to hop on about. Bro.
I am just being really thick, aren't I?
Kinda.
Is this going to piss me off?
Do you want me to tell you? Or do you want to
I've said cash. I've said cash, haven't I?
Yeah, cash is there. It's not Inferno. Like that, you are correct. Inferno isn't in the pool at this time.
Oh, Cobble.
Well done. It was Cobble. Yeah.
Fucking shit map. I hate that map. No wonder I fucking forgot that.
Not a map. Not even a map. So yeah, I bet you basically got them all right. Well done.
I'm quite impressed with myself actually.
Yeah.
Because a couple of those I was actually quite stuck on.
Yeah, the Cassard one. I don't think even Thorin would guess that. I don't think he'd have a clue. That's like ridiculous.
I think he'd be all right.
I don't think anyone would have guessed that. I don't think Cassard would even know he was on MOUZ at the time.
You should definitely ask people that when you're doing Cologne Media Days, or maybe I might steal that for something that maybe happens in the future. Maybe, who knows if it does happen? I don't even.
Yes.
I don't even know if it does happen myself.
But if it does,
we'll see.
Just one more thing.
Oh, go on.
Do you want to run through the teams of Cologne 2016? See how far we've fallen. Do you have a guess? Don't pull them up yet.
Wait, yeah. I was going to say, can I do it without?
So obviously,
16 teams, right?
16 teams, yes.
Okay. SK.
Mm-hmm.
Liquid.
Yes.
VP.
Yes.
Fnatic.
Yes.
Astralis.
Yes.
NIP.
Yes.
NAVI.
Yes.
Flipside.
Yes, that's 8 halfway.
I need to write down which ones I've said. SK, Liquid, VP, Navi, NIV, Astralis, Fnatic, Flipside. Is that the 8 I said? That is the 8 I said.
That's the 8, yes.
MOUZ.
Yep.
Dignitas.
Dig. Yep.
FaZe.
FaZe, yeah, with the Fox and Kiyoshima team.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 10. Are we on now?
I think you got
11.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Am I missing?
5.
Am I missing any playoff teams? Have I got all the playoff teams?
Let's have a look. You're missing one playoff team.
Navi were in playoffs, right? Because I don't think they missed the playoffs until Paris.
Navi played Liquid, SK played Flipside, VP played Astralis, Fnatic played another team that you don't have. I will say this team has won a major. This org has won a major.
Org has won a major. Well, it's not Cloud9.
No.
Because Skadoodle only ever made one playoffs.
Yeah.
Actually, were Cloud9 at the major?
No.
Optic
were there. Yeah, with
cool.
Mixwell.
Yeah.
It's another American team that you're missing.
Another American team? Fucking Splice.
CLG. With
CLG.
Peter playing, by the way. Not PTR, like Bosnian, Swedish Peter. Which is crazy. Missing 2, I believe. One playoff team.
We've not said the playoff team. Team that's won a major. Envy.
Envy are there, but they're not the playoff team. It's okay. Now you have 2 left. Sorry.
Team.
No. Of the 2, one of them's still around, one of them's not.
Who's won a major?
Think of major. Go through the majors in your head.
LDLC?
No. That was Envy, basically. No.
Oh, okay. G2 didn't win a major with a French team, did they?
No, but G2 are there.
G2 then.
They are not the playoff team. There's one more.
So this team won a major and no longer exists.
don't exist currently. They have won a major. I'm not saying if the major was before or after Cologne 2016, but they did win one.
Titan? Who won the two French majors? Was it NV and LDLC?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know, did NV even win one? I don't know. It wasn't Titan, though, I don't think. Yeah, NV won Cluj. You're going to kick yourself, mate. You're going to kick yourself. I'm giving you 10 seconds.
No, fuck it. I can't. My head's gone.
It's Gambit. It's Gambit.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gambit.
Adren, Hooch, Doja, Mo, and Spazzy, or Spaze. I'm not sure how you say it.
Sorry?
Spaze. S-P-A-Z-E. Spaze?
Okay. Because you preface that with how far we've fallen. Charlie, can you bring up stage 3 of Budapest? And then this major?
Is it better?
And then, then Cologne 2016. Alright, so let's go on Cologne first.
Yeah.
I mean,
That top 8, look at the names there, man.
Because there is some CS, heritage here. But at the same time, these...
If you fuck Gambit off for Nip, and let's say GG the flip side, that is an incredibly stat playoffs. Flip side were good at this point as well, but I'm just saying, Nip missing out is a bit of an issue, but...
Okay, but if you look at, the Shanghai playoffs, that was the 8 best teams in the world that made the Shanghai playoffs. They were the 8 highest ranked teams. But I think, have some of these teams actually been efficiently replaced? Charlie, if you go on to Budapest... Because obviously we didn't have Vitality back then.
Well, let's call them G2.
FaZe weren't yet... FaZe weren't yet really FaZe.
Mm-hmm.
I know
NAVI
FaZe are bad now.
Have always been about, so that's good.
Furia replaced, in some sense,
eventually
having a good Brazilian team.
Mm-hmm.
The Mongols are their entire new... I don't think we're that much worse off. I just think it's the same thing.
It's so different, though, right?
Yeah, because the game's so different. But I think it's kind of the same thing as don't get me wrong. I think there's more teams in this Budapest stage 3 that I don't think will ever do anything. 3D Max, Bait, Imperial, Pain,
Pua,
Passion UA. Obviously we're missing Falcons because they'd already gone out. no, we're not. They're there. It was fucking Austin. They already went out. Even and I don't think the same is necessarily true for Cologne. I mean, CLG weren't great, but they could make it to a final of a smaller LAN, otherwise, or semi-final at least. Otherwise, we wouldn't have had the brilliant KNG incident.
Kusta and the Kusta defuse.
Yeah. And didn't CLG also make it to a major playoffs? Didn't they make it to Columbus playoffs? I think
so.
Actually. So I think there's some degree rose-tinted glasses because there's also names
there always
we
is.
don't have anymore.
Yeah,
There's Forest, there's Get Right, there's fucking Zeus. What character Zeus was. There's a lot of names that are missing now, but then when you look at it, really, we've got a fucking good group of players right now, and it's just the game has changed. The better teams are better.
Yeah, of course.
I think it will be a very long time until we have another major winner where it actually is unexpected to everyone who isn't a pervert. If you were a pervert in the run-up to Krakow or Boston, then you would come out of it going, actually, it's not that unreasonable that Gambit or Cloud9 won.
Yeah. But I know what you mean.
But I think now, if a team other than Vitality, Falcons, Spirit,
Navi,
or Furia, even Navi, to be honest, and Furia, because it seems like they're just in a rut, and at the moment they're at their floor, they're not even at their fucking mean.
Yeah.
If a team other than those won a major, and I'll allow Navi in as well, just for the sake of it. You would actually no one could predict that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you would be a fucking giga fucking pervert.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, we'll get to in a bit. We got something on standby for the perverts out there.
Is this the thing you're showing me? Is that what that is?
Yes.
Okay. I'm really scared.
So yeah, I feel like there's a bit of rose-tinted glasses, but the game has just changed, and it's kind of like last year when everyone was looking at like the Barclays era of the Premier League and talking about prime Barclays and how much better it was, and it's like maybe parts of the gameplay were better. Like, football is now like at least English football is now like miserably structured. You could argue Counter-Strike is like, maybe it was just more fun eras, and we also just didn't have shit going on.
But also, were we just younger? Is that also like?
Yeah.
You know, I think we all have nostalgia. Is not necessarily what was going on. It was what wasn't going on. Do you know what I mean? What you weren't worried about and dealing with. So
like
you know,
back then,
not to get too introspective.
But you know, like, yeah, back then, what were you doing when you watched Counter-Strike? Maybe it was the only thing you had on, or maybe it was like...
Well, I watched CS and I played CS. Like, that's all I did.
Yeah, or maybe it was like second monitor, you would like chill in, talking to your friends or whatever. Whereas now, like, if I'm watching CS, I can't remember the last time me and you watched a game of CS in Discord together. Like, maybe one of the Budapest stages, actually.
Yeah,
we might have done.
But also, it's like, you know, we all have jobs and shit now. We're always watching like during the workday or whatever. Yeah, it's not like
exactly.
You know, I'll try and sit down and watch a major final sometimes. Like, I'll put it on the TV and stuff. But like, you know, like you know, I like the Boston final. I had friends come round my house. I mean, we stayed up all night to watch it. Like it was actually like a social thing. We stayed up to watch the Boston final.
I did that for Cato 19.
19?
Yeah, the Esports Society at uni, we booked out one of the lecture halls.
You were in uni then? No way, you're old.
Yeah, thanks.
That's cool though.
We booked out one of the lecture halls and we just like, we went and...
That's awesome.
We got a little inebriated and watched the major final. It was great.
That's goated. Yeah. It's just shit you don't do when you're employed, right? So...
Yeah. Boston, I watched that on Discord with a friend. Like, that was a great night because he really wanted FaZe to win and I really wanted Cloud9 to win, so we were fucking losing our minds. But anyway, let's run an ad break and then we'll come back. We'll talk about some Counter-Strike, and funnily enough, FaZe won't actually be getting mentioned because I'm tired of fucking talking about them.
Me too.
So Jack, do you find it hard to keep up with all the news in Counter-Strike?
I do. I took a weekend off and I came back to 6 new RGLs, 3 retirements, and apparently Navi's Waterboy got picked up by a top 20 team.
Right? That's why I've been relying on the TLDR newsletter. It's a bi-weekly email that keeps you up to speed on everything in the CS scene, without needing to scroll Reddit for 3 hours while questioning your life choices.
Yeah, it's like if HLTV had a baby with your funniest friend who actually watches every game. You get quick hits of news, spicy roster moves, upcoming match schedules, and even some insider gossip. All killer, no filler.
And let's be honest, some of these tournament formats, you need a guide just to figure out who's playing who. TLDR breaks it all down, so you actually know what the hell's going on.
Plus, it's funny. Like, actually funny. It's like reading a group chat between smart CS fans who roast everything in sight, but still care deeply about the game.
So if your brain's full, but your heart still beats for Counter-Strike, do yourself a favour. Sign up for the TLDR newsletter. It's free, fast, and guaranteed to make you smarter. Or at least sound smarter in Twitch chat.
Check out the link down below and subscribe, because the only thing more tragic than missing a major upset is not even knowing it happened.
TLDR. You don't have time to read everything, but you still want to sound like you did. Okay, we're back, and Blast Rotterdam has been on in the last week.
It's just not been Rotterdam though, is it? It's just been in Copenhagen. They've just lied.
Well, yeah, okay, it has been in Copenhagen.
No one's there yet.
People are probably currently travelling to Rotterdam. But anyway, some surprising teams went out in last place. We're not going to talk about Bait because I don't care. I have nothing to say. FaZe, I'm also not going to talk about them because honestly, I've said everything I can say at this point. Like,
and they're not listening. They're not listening. That's the problem.
Yeah. I even wrote a fucking long-ass article about it. They still don't fucking listen. I'm sick of them. They do now stand a good chance of not making the major though, which is really funny. NIP, we can have a brief mention, which Jack, I'm going to let you do the talking.
Yeah, it's just disappointing, isn't it? Especially considering they just won Roman Imperium, Cunnilingus Cup 15, whatever the fuck it's called. Just long ass name.
Okay.
They look quite scared in a lot of their duels. You alright?
Roman Imperium Cunnilingus Cup.
I didn't say that. You're crazy. You're off your head. You're bonkers.
Let's keep talking.
No, so NIP are still in reasonable contention for the major. Like, there's still a possibility. They lost to Liquid in their final game, and they lost to PARIVISION in their opener. They took a map off both, and the map they took off PARIVISION was pretty gritty. No, it wasn't. It was 13-6. They smacked PARIVISION on their map pick, which PARIVISION have been.
Did you see the thing that I think it was B-Trams posted that NIP are the worst team at closing out close games?
I don't disagree.
No, they're actually
like
statistically fucking terrible at it. If
Yeah,
a game goes
but like
close,
if you look
NIP
like
will lose it.
Ancient was 13-11, right? To PARIVISION, and then Mirage was 13-6 to NIP, and then Dust 2 13-8. Like they could have won Ancient by having two or three better rounds, and then win Mirage. Like,
I think if I remember right,
the placement I would say seems. I mean, also Kaspersky's playing by himself apparently.
Yeah.
Last place sucks, but I will say the performance. It had some fucking, some balls to it at least. It looked like, it looked like there was something going on. I think they're just a few screws loose, to be honest. And the series against Liquid was just awful from both. But Liquid are looking better, I will say.
It was a few weeks ago, but I'm sure it was something like if a game gets close, maybe like 9-9 onwards or something like that, like 18 rounds plus, maybe 20 rounds plus. PARIVISION had something like a 70% chance they would win it, whereas NIP was like 30%. Like, they are awful at close games. And I don't know if you saw Snappy's exit interview that he did on stream. Like, he's just talking about how the team has gone from, like... Do you remember at the Major we were talking about how they just overpeak?
Yeah, now they're too scared to fight.
Wrinkle would just win clutches if he just took his hands off his mouse and keyboard. Like, now they are too scared to fight. They've gone the opposite way, and it's like,
and it just looks that way. Like they do. Like, I think Kane's really good, but he just has this lack of bite almost to his plays. Like he's not confident in what he's going for. Like, his aim bails him out a few times, but no one except Casper seems to be taking fights where they feel comfortable. They don't take fights that they feel like they should win. It always feels like the fight comes to them and they're sort of panicking and just trying to stay alive.
I mean, I know we've said it multiple times, but it does really feel like they just need a coaching change. Like, you need a good sports psychologist and a fucking coaching change. Like, because there is definitely talent in this team, and this team should, with other teams suffering, be pushing top 10. But they're just, like,
definitely
nowhere near. Okay. A team that has actually hit rock bottom and we can take no positives from, MOUZ just...
They've died a death, haven't they?
I mean, this was 17 playoff appearances in a row to a last place exit, where they've lost to the Mongols, who are coachless. Who, by the way, the Mongols didn't take a single timeout in any of the games they played. They didn't have a coach and just like, fuck it, we'll just play the game. They then lost to 9Z. 9Z.
Who I will add have been playing quite well lately. The current version with DGT and stuff is good, but
you can't be losing to 9Z when you're a decent team. Like, I just don't care. And there's so many things wrong with this team now. Like, I think it was B-Trams again. Charlie, go on to B-Trams' Twitter. Smart backwards. I'm sure it was him, was posting something about people winning or losing fights, or maybe it was just their swing. Yeah, it was this. Is that the one MOUZ are on? Yeah, click on that. So it's their firepower grades, which is players sorted by their kills and economically expected kills, which is how many frags a player should get based on weapons used in each fight. Now notice, Jimfat isn't exactly meant to be a star on MOUZ. He's the highest one there with a negative rating. He's on negative 0.67. Torsi, Spinks and Exertion are lower than that, and Brolan's, right at the bottom. Like, this is a team who are just completely out of form now. Like, their confidence must be so shot. They're all playing badly. Exertion's been playing badly for a while, as we spoke about yesterday. Like, I don't think they're exactly in blow it up territory, obviously, but they're actually in, like, dire need of making changes.
Yeah. And I think more than one, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I think Jimfat, he needs to go.
But the issue is, again, is like the stock. Like, you could have sold Jimfat to Falcons. You could have made money. And now you're probably going to bench him to bring PR in, let's say. No, I know, but, like, you could have made more money. Do you know what I mean?
And obviously, like, Brolan, I think you can get away with one change, and you bring in, like, you get rid of Jimfat, and you bring in an IGL, and you move Brolan around. But I don't think Brolan will be any good after this IGL stint, so I think you need two anyway. And then, honestly, like, by the end of fucking second major of the year is Singapore. By the end of Singapore, like, you could be looking at a world where you have to make another one or two changes, because if Exertion's fucking form doesn't pick up by the end of the year, what the fuck is he on the team for? Like, if Spinks sacrifices another fucking B anchor to whatever, I'm not going down that road, actually. If he fucking, kills someone else for fucking kills he was promised 3,000 years ago, then what, like, is Spinks good enough to justify what he does to the players next to him?
No, and I don't think there's many players who are good enough to justify that. This is the thing. Like, there's so many players,
especially
like,
in those roles.
Kill their teams. Yeah, no, exactly. And the thing with being like a lurker is generally you're pretty solo. Like, you shouldn't actually be fucking your entire team because you kind of just have your own play style. Do you know what I mean? It's fairly independent in that sense. Yeah, I mean, there's issues, and like again, even like Spinks, who is playing very very well usually, that's really poor, really poor.
Yeah, they just fucking suck, honestly. It'll be interesting to see if they pick back up in time for Cologne. But you have to understand, like, MOUZ playing like this do not make playoffs in Cologne.
No.
Like, they're honestly, like, playing like this, you could put them as an 0-3, and it wouldn't be the worst thing to do. I think they'd go, like, 1-3, but I think they'd be in the fucking 0-2 games. So... something to consider if they don't pick up.
Indeed.
A team who did slightly pick up, though, and one person in particular I want to draw attention to is Elige and Liquid. Because obviously this was their first event with MOUZ, and they didn't do great. They went out 9th, 12th, or whatever it is, beat NIP. And MOUZ, he didn't exactly have a fantastic debut event, 0.97 rating. But he was doing a lot of entry and work, which is exactly what they need MOUZ to do. But I'd like to look at a different player, Charlie. If we can look at Elige. Now, Elige was the player who needed to pick up from MOUZ joining Liquid. And Elige, I believe, had something like a 1.22 rating during this event. Yeah, 1.2. That was good, wasn't it? That is, like, really reassuring, honestly. So yeah, worth keeping an eye on them because they've still got bad things going for them.
And this is the thing, though, is like if you can make your Liege be good again, you are kind of 2/3 of the way to being pretty decent again,
Yeah.
But yeah, the AWPing issue is still
very prevalent,
demonstrably bad. Yeah, it's kind of mid.
I think it's just more about if you can get MOUZ to pick up individual form and NAF too.
Right.
Then we can talk about Liquid being like a top 10 team. But until then, not a fucking chance. Just a team I wanted to briefly mention: Furia missed out on playoffs. But like I said earlier, I think they're just a little like at their floor at the moment. I don't know if you saw the clip. I can't even remember what game it was in. But Yakindar just flashing Molodoy twice on the B site.
Yeah.
Like, he sat car. There's 2 Ts coming out onto the site. Molodoy could kill them, and Yakindar just flashes him twice, and he gets killed after the second. Like, that isn't normal. That is like a team that's got something wrong with it. So I'm willing to let it slide. Like, if you've got something wrong with it, with you, and you still get in 7th, 8th.
Yeah.
I'll let that one slide. But now, producer Charlie, if you could bring up the thing I made, please. We're gonna play a new game, Jack.
Okay.
We're gonna play a new game. I'm gonna wait for producer Charlie to bring it up, and then we'll it's for the perverts out there. It's called Jack or Fix It.
Not based off any other TV show.
No, not based off anything. This is my excellent graphic design work.
Is this gonna be a regular segment now?
It awesome. Might have to be, yeah. So I've got a question for you, because Spirit also missed out on playoffs, which I'm tired of talking about why I don't like Spirit and certain things.
Yeah.
So you're going to attempt to fix it, or at least fix it for donk. You're going to fix it for donk, the young, innocent-looking child.
Now then. No, I might have some sunglasses to wear.
Okay, here's the question.
No, I don't. Okay.
Which makes a better team for donk? Donk to PARIVISION or Jame to Spirit? Fix it, Jack.
Who do we replace on PARIVISION? Nota?
Sure, it's up to you.
The issue is, I think Shiro is definitely a better AWPer. And I wouldn't want to replace Shiro. I don't think Jame would want to rifle IGL. If he would, sod off Magix and get him in. I think Spirit's very, very good then. However, I think PARIVISION has more stars right now than Spirit does. They have more players who can put a game on their back. But I don't know how well Donk's playstyle would fit under a Jame system, especially coming from what we'll call the Halley system, which is generally a lack of system, right? I think that's the observable truth. So I'm going to say it's Jame to Spirit.
Interesting.
However,
because I'm the other way.
I do think him on PARIVISION would be awesome. I just don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible for anyone to buy him, honestly.
I mean, sure. I don't think people realise how much money PARIVISION have as a general thing.
There's that, yes, but
so I'm the other way in that I agree with you that Shiro is the better AWPer.
Yeah.
Wait, who were you getting? You were getting rid of Magix, right?
Or Zontix, really. I think.
Okay, so this
I think
is,
Magix probably.
Thing. So this is the thing. If I was doing it, I would try Jame rifling in place of Zontix, because I think Jame would get the best out of Magix. I think like Magix is a fucking Jame player. Like he's very much that like kick at Beltranok Norbert
soldier, yeah,
type of fucking Jame player. But I think if Jame doesn't adapt to rifling well, if he goes a bit more Cadian than Fallen, I'm fucking off Shiro, man, because Shiro's a fucking bum. Like he's just a bum. He's a bottling bitch. So fuck him off. Get Jame on the AWP. However, that's if he was going to Spirit, right? I would actually just send Donk to PARIVISION in place of Nota. Because when you look at the
it's quite a nice team, isn't it? It's like firepower-wise, that looks very good.
When you look at the two teams, I still think Tanir is a lot better than what he's shown on Spirit.
Definitely.
But I would rather see donk in Jame and Dastan system than donk in Hallie and James system, because Hallie's system, or what there is of it, is very much just throw everything at donk. Like, if there is a flashbang thrown, it is for donk. And I don't think Jame would necessarily do that. I think Jame would spread it out a bit more, and I don't think donk needs to be resource heavy to be really good. And then outside of that,
like a donk that's on like 90% is still better than a lot of other players. Do you know what I mean? And then you can give that 10% to someone else who needs it to get more. So I like that stance. I understand actually.
Well, like outside of that, I'd probably take Beltranok over Magix.
Yeah.
I'd take Ziello over any of Spirit's riflers at the moment. Zwei has been really solid on PARIVISION,
Very, very
and we're
good,
booting Nota for donk. So like,
it's pretty nice.
To me, that is just the better team.
I just don't want to get excited about it because it won't happen. Do you know what I mean?
Sure, but I do feel like that's the better team. And speaking of good teams, we're now going to play a game, because that was a bit. Now we've got an actual game. We're both going to make teams against each other. Charlie, bring up the wheel, please.
Cavemen be like.
So we have a wheel here with the top 15 teams. I don't know if Charlie used HLTV or VRS. I believe it might be 14 actually, because it says entries 14. I'm not sure what team is missing if Charlie wants to add them. He's told me it's VRS. We can just leave it as the 14 though.
Who is missing?
Yeah, actually, who is? 1, 2. Charlie, you've missed off 2. Add them in. It's not a low number, so add them in. Who is 2 on VRS? Is it
Navi?
It's Navi. Okay, yeah. Add Navi into it.
You donut, you.
So we're going to go one after each other, and we have to...
Every time Producer Charlie types or uses his mouse, it looks like it's the first time he's used a computer.
we have to build a role balanced team that we will then pit against each other. So 5 against each other's team. We'll decide who we think would win. 5 players and a coach. Okay. So do you want to go first, or shall I go first?
You go first.
All right, Charlie, spin the fucking wheel.
Spin that wheel. Oh, this is high-tech production, this is.
This is good, isn't it?
Oh. Wow.
Easy, coach, Cyclone. I'm taking Cyclone from now.
You can dismantle the team you want to beat. That's allowed?
What? Sorry?
You can dismantle the team you're trying to beat. Is that allowed?
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry. I misunderstood. Okay, continue. Yes.
Yeah. So you now can't
I'm
pick
an idiot.
Cyclone.
I get you. Okay.
Right. Okay. Go back to the wheel. Go back to the wheel. So I'll keep track of the 2 teams.
And now I pick. Yeah. Is this how it works?
Yeah. Spin the wheel.
Oh, nice. Spin that wheel. This is good fun, actually.
Oh, I know who you're taking.
Yeah, I'm getting Foozy.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Okay. Spin it for me again, Charlie. I mean, there's only one choice, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's only one choice. It's Magic's as no, I'm going to be taking donk. It's landed on Spirit. I will be taking donk as my opener. Do it in the HLTV like 5 bullshit.
Yeah.
They do.
Spin for me, producer.
And take your clothes off for me.
Oh, sound. I'll either want Demon or Cranberry. No, I'll have Coolio. No, I won't. I can get back. I can get the coach. I'll have Krabeni.
Okay. Is that your final answer? Do you remember the thing that they said about Coolio? I'm helping you out here.
No, I know, but no, there's not a better coach, is there? No, I'll take Coolio. I'll take Coolio. You've had Cyclone, so I should just take the other good coach. Yeah, I'll take Coolio, please.
The other good coach,
Coolio.
like there isn't fucking X-Taz, Blade.
X-Taz is nothing. Blade's alright.
Okay. Mara. Alright, spin it for me. Who's next for me? Okay, Astralis.
There's two answers I think you can take.
Well, I'm not going to take Yabi, as you know.
It wouldn't be him. I reckon you could, but
well, no, I could certainly take him, but you know, I'm going to go with Huxley. I think Huxley as IGL with Cyclone. I'm fucking happy with that. He's going to jump around the corner for Donk. Donk's going to rip a fucking head off. I'm happy with that.
How long until Donk leaves this team? That's the question.
Oh, 3 weeks.
Spin the wheel.
We should have made a sound effect for this.
Fucking hell. I'll have Spinks.
You'll have Spinks, of course. Right.
You know,
so
I
he
just
goes
think...
down as closer, I guess, if we're using those bullshit roles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Spin that fucking wheel.
Man, like Huasso Peak. No, fuck. Okay.
Okay. So we both got MOUZ in this one.
Secret and Spinks are gone. I mean, you
I
haven't
think
yet.
I don't have an AWPer yet, and Torzi, like, I don't know, because like Torzi's bad at the moment, but in general Torzi's a pretty good AWPer.
Yeah. Just not in Hungary apparently.
I think I think I'm gonna take Jim Fat as my anchor. I think I'm happier with that.
Yep.
So I need a closer and an AWPer. You need
RGL.
Wait, I
What
need.
have I got?
What
I've
have
got Fuzzy, Coolio, Spinks. So I need IGL, entry.
You need IGL, opener, and anchor.
Opener, anchor. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Gives a spin. What's going on, man? This is
Mate, this
rigged.
wheel is weighted as fuck. How have you got Astralis
know.
again? I've had MOUZ twice.
Well, it's Steer
It's Ryu,
or it's
Stair,
Ryu
or Yabi.
or Roger. No, I've got Coach. What am I saying? I actually kind of rate Steer lately,
Yeah.
so I guess I take him as opener.
Okay.
Not my first choice, I mean, if I'm being completely honest, but he's been
Yeah,
quite. I think he's pretty solid lately. So
With me having Donk, you probably
there's
would
not
have
much
wanted.
hope, is there?
You probably would have wanted Jewish Donk. Which excellent tweet by Rops.
There's still a chance I can
Which-
get him. That's the problem.
Which, by the way, as a side note, I saw someone retweet that saying, "How is he getting away with this? What, by calling Flames Jewish Donk? Well,
Calling the
he is
Jew
Jewish."
Yeah.
Like, it's not just anti-Semitic to call a Jewish person Jewish. Like, what do we...
Call a spade a spade. Yeah.
Spin the wheel, Charlie.
Can I roll swap anyone? When I get my 5, can I
No,
reevaluate the rolls?
they're locked in. Oh my
This
fucking
is
god, I've
fucked.
got Astralis. Right, I'll
You
just...
got Jame, mate.
No, I'm not having that. I'll take fucking... What do I need?
Ryu.
Yeah, I'll take Ryu as my closer. Fuck it, I'm not taking fucking Yabi. I'm not...
This wheel's appalling. I don't think this is not fair.
How is this? Like, it's landed on Astralis 3 times?
Oh.
What are you lacking? You're lacking
Anchor and IGL.
Anchor and IGLs. So really, if you're
Can I
going
put Zantaros
properly,
and Anchor rolls?
I mean,
you got donk. I'm fucked. I'm having Zantares and putting him in.
Yeah, I feel like you can. Okay.
Because I needed someone with real firepower, and like Spinks is there, but donk's probably going to kill him at the start of every round, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Right.
So I need
Spin
an
the
IGL.
wheel. I need an AWPer. God, I hope this is nice to me. Okay. So it's landed on Game Legion, but really I have two options here. I have Hypex or as
Res.
good as donk and simple, fucking simple and Zywoo res. And based on what I saw,
I
going
don't
to
blame
go
you.
for Hypex.
Oh, okay.
What, do you think I'd actually go for res? He had one good game in that stint.
I think you just have a better team with Res, but yeah, okay. So I need an IGL. Gives a spin.
Yeah.
Just give me Navi, please.
I mean...
Can I not have Rops call in? I feel like I've got a chance of beating you then.
it's just like...
Could I have Jewish
Just
Dong?
me and my lurk caller. Oh yeah, you want fucking... Listen, we both love Flames. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. I would not want him fucking calling rounds for me.
But I've got to speak to Apex now. They're going to fight. Like they do on Twitter.
Yeah, but maybe they'll like hate fuck to a win. If you consider
Right.
that.
Okay. Well, I've got my 6.
Yeah, so mine is Cyclone as the coach, Hooksy as the IGL,
Yeah.
Donk as the opener, Jimfat as the anchor, Ryu as the closer, and Hypex as the AWPer. Yours is Coolio as the coach, Apex as the IGL, Stare as the opener,
Yeah.
Spinks as the closer, and Zantares as the anchor. I actually think they've come out in an okay place. Like
It's not appalling. I don't like it. I would never like it. I'd never want this team to exist, but
based on what I know Cyclone has been dealing with, I would probably say Cyclone is the better one out of him and Coolio here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Donk, obviously, is better than Stare. Like, let's not fuck about there.
yeah.
Fuzi, though, is better than Hypex. So you win there. Closer, I'd rather have Spinks than Ryu, so you win there. So we're 2 for 2. IGL, Apex over Hooksy. Like, you win there. And then that leaves us with Anchor, Jingfat versus Zantares. Now,
That's actually pretty tough.
Zantares is the better player, but Jimfat is the actual anchor.
He's also just the best anchor, yeah.
So
I'll give that to Jim Fat.
Yeah, so we're kind of 3-3, but I feel like it's a weighted 3-3 because I do have Donk.
Well, this is the thing. Donk is 2 players. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Like if I got anyone on Vitality that wasn't Apex, then I'm happy.
Yeah,
really.
yeah. If you had like Zywoo or Flames or whatever, then probably honestly your team is better. But just
want
for the sake
drops
of it,
on every team. But yeah.
Producer Charlie, send a message. You cast the vote. Which team wins? I've got some nervous anticipation for this.
Donk auto win. Yeah, valid.
Donk auto win.
Valid.
Yeah, okay, cool. Right, so we've got one last thing to close the show. We need to look at the playoffs for Blast Open Rotterdam, which will actually be in Rotterdam.
Actually be in Rotterdam this time.
And we need to decide who is winning every game, because we already know who's winning the tournament. It's Vitality.
Okay.
So let's look at the bracket. Okay, so the first game, Aurora versus the Mongols. History tells me the Mongols wins that.
Current form tells me Aurora.
And
you know I hate backing Aurora. So for me to do that, you know.
No, this is the one that could be different, because Mara isn't there, but so far that hasn't really been an issue for the Mongols.
It's not like the calling is particularly profound on Aurora. There's nothing.
So
they don't need time to crack something, are they?
I'm gonna stick
50-50,
with the Mongols. So Charlie, if you could cast the deciding vote.
I'm fine with Mongols, by the way. I'll do that.
He's going for Aurora. He's gone for
Go
Aurora.
on,
Okay,
fine.
PARIVISION Falcons. I'm going to say PARIVISION.
Yeah, me too. It's also an issue because I want PARIVISION to win. That's the problem, right? And whenever I want a team to win, they just don't seem to. But yeah, I think they just have the better Counter Strike.
Yeah.
Kaisuke's not been playing amazingly. Kicksan's still having weird decision making. So
Kaisuke also can't play in the playoffs. So
yeah,
unless he
right,
magically turns that around in this one, then
yeah, I think that's PARIVISION. It's a 2-1, but it's a PARIVISION win.
Yeah. Okay, semi-finals, Vitality versus Aurora.
Don't bother showing up.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Aurora did once beat Vitality in a semi-final. Believe it was at Bounty 1 last year. They might have done it another time. I seem to remember there was a point where they had an okay record against Vitality, but they're not beating this Vitality, and they're not beating them in this setting either. So Vitality will be going through to the final. NAVI versus PARIVISION. Who you got?
I think current Navi form is very, very good.
And McCarthy is scary in arenas.
Yeah. So the brain says Navi, the heart says PARIVISION, but the reality is it doesn't really matter because whoever it is going to lose in the final. I'm going to say PARIVISION because I enjoy that team, and I think the more success they have, the more appealing they look for Donk to join them in the future.
I'm going to say Navi in a 2-1. So, producer Charlie, you cast your vote for the obligatory final. No. Which one's going through out of Navi and PARIVISION?
Okay.
Navi. Okay, so Vitality, Navi. Right, we know Vitality are winning. What's the score? I'm going to go 3-1.
Navi win opener.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well,
random wildcard caveat that doesn't really. I have no justification because I don't know the veto order. But
they won't have
Ancient,
exciting. Which is one of McCarthy's better maps.
Yeah.
It definitely feels stacked towards Vitality, but that's because Vitality just have incredible win rates.
Yeah.
On every map they play.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, we'll come back to this next week. We'll see how we did.
We will.
But I enjoyed today. Fun games, fun quizzes.
It was fun. And, if you enjoyed the sort of less serious content, let us know because we're always trying to improve the show and find new segments and stuff. If you got any questions or theological debates for Jackal Fix It, put them down below. Maybe we can make it a recurring segment.
Yeah, because I spent a lot of time on that logo. That was 2 whole prompts for Grok. We'll be back next week. I've been Sam. He's been Jack. Producer Charlie has learned how to use a mouse during this episode. And James will be making a thumbnail. Subscribe to the channel, please. And actually watch the full episode because we want to make money. Goodbye.
Bye.